Hello, you've joined us once again for Clarity's Process Podcast. We are a little later in the day, close to 2 o'clock, but we're out on the boardwalk at the ocean.
Pretty day.
And it's beautiful. So,
We're going to talk more about the process.
yeah, and what we're in the middle of, and it can apply to you and what you're in the middle of in your creative life. So, today we are moving with, well, actually we've been kind of tucked in earlier, working.
Now we're working with a new medium of combining poetry and music, and
it's really
just awesome.
It's just taking our breath away. We've been really pleased with the combination, and it shows the power of your words that you've written, and also because that's the input, then the outflow with the music is just woven like a beautiful braid.
It's pretty effortless to do the combining, and the poetry is a whole group of poems that I did in 2020 during the pandemic, and they're very fun, and I think that's they talk very much about the deeper part of the process, and they talk about the fun and the frustration and the comedy of it, and I love that it's all integrated into the poems.
I like how you said those three places: the fun and the comedy and the
frustration.
It's all in the mix, which is the case for any kind of creative endeavor. You always run into something that you have to get into it in the middle of it and feel it and see where it takes you.
And you also have to step back from it and then kind of look at the pattern that it is. And then is that similar to patterns you've known in your life, even in when you were a small child or in grade school or in fairy tales, or that you mix all that up, because those patterns are patterns of stories, of process, of life becoming more. So it's really fun.
And in the process that we're in, and in the process that you guys are in right now, you're inside the story of it. You know, what character are you being? Are you being the one that's forging ahead? Are you the one that's looking around? Are you the lookout? Are you the scout? Are you the cook?
Or the one that's
tripping
being? Over their shoes. I mean, I'm often that.
The one tripping over the shoes is a fun one to be, and because it gives a silliness as you move forward.
Yeah, and there's you, the very serious, and you, the over serious, and then you, the not so serious, and the funny and the humor of it all as you are in those sacred, mysterious, mystical movements.
I know
they're closer to the child than you realize.
That's when you realize that the cauldron on top of the stove, that's the cook pot that is creating a vegetable soup, that you soon realize that you're the carrots and the peas and the beans and the stock, and you're all bits and pieces of it, and depending on where
you might even be the Brussels sprouts.
Oh my God, not the Brussels sprouts. Oh.
They are totally untamed, and they're wild oats.
You know how I figured out what to do with those is that balsamic vinegar reduction. That just takes care of all the greens for me.
I just remember,
and it's good for your stomach.
that to get a cookie, I would have to eat 5 Brussels sprouts.
Ooh, 5
That's my memory of
not
Brussels
one,
sprouts.
But 5?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Then I get a brownie or a cookie.
Yeah. I guess it's worth it for that.
Oh, God, yeah. You
just
had
to
swallow it and turn green and get it down, and then you got your delicious brownie.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that was us, my 5 brothers and sisters,
so
sitting around a picnic table in a very small kitchen. All kind of everybody on, all of us on one bench on one side, and then my sister Susanna on the end on a little piano stool that she spun around every meal until the thing flew off.
Oh, the piano stool?
Yeah.
Oh, what are those?
So it would come off, and she would end up on the floor, and that was every meal.
Oh, my God.
And the other 4 of us, on the other side, and then Mom and Dad on the other side. It was just...
Oh, that's a comedy.
God, it was
very,
and we were in a very small kitchen. We were, the table was up against the window, and then the other side of the table with the bench was about, I'd say a yard stool away from the sink and the,
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, nice close
refrigerator.
quarters.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well, that's
We ate
good
every
though.
meal
That's
there.
kind of like
You know,
having a meal on a boat.
7 people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's why when we came here and we got on the boat. and I
Galley
said, "Well,
kitchen.
I'm used to this. This is nothing."
Yeah, this is nothing.
I grew
This
up
is
in that kind
this
of
is a
scale.
cakewalk.
I had all 4 of them. Well, there was 4 of us, 4 girls. We all slept in the same bedroom, and we were pretty much on top of each other.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And we had one small closet. So I do a lot of poems about the closet, but also about the blue dresser that I had in the dresser. I had all my calculations for
Mhm.
safety for my whole family if I went to bed.
Yes.
That's some of my poetry. It's very
Oh, I
funny.
love that. I love that. Well, what it shows is that in the process that we are all in the middle of, unless you've just this moment completed whatever the project was that you were doing, being in the middle of it is frustrating and exciting. Almost from one breath to the next, you can all of a sudden have some boom, a big
Yeah.
insight.
And not everything matches.
Yeah, and
You know, we'd like things to match, but they don't always. Sometimes you got 2
they're not
shoes
always
on and
tidy.
they don't match.
Yes, the socks are different.
Yeah, and
you
you
know.
got them on inside out.
Yeah,
and
just-
it's, you
it
know,
happens
it's the way
sometimes
it
when
is. At least
the
it's
creative
the way it
life-
has been for me.
The creative life lends itself to that kind of opportunity.
Yes, it
You know,
does.
it is an opportunity that
Yeah.
a lot of
Great
people don't
opportunity.
have. So,
Yeah.
let's see. I think we are.
Or
having
sitting
to
here
do
with
a
Seco
short-
on the corner. He's
Mm-hmm.
keeping the scout out for
Yes,
us.
scout out. Yeah,
Yeah, we don't have much time.
yeah.
have
Because
get
we
the
had
car
to cut
back.
it short a little bit, but we just wanted to touch base with everybody, hoping that their process is going well, or they're exploring and finding all kinds of new
Yeah. And
inspirational things.
don't get upset if your shoes
Don't match.
It's just part of it.
It's part of it.
And just take your focus off your shoes and move to
pitch it
something
into
else.
something more fun. So, thank you for joining us. This is Robert,
And Suzanne.
and we're Clarity, and you've been listening to Clarity's Process Podcast. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.